Pull the string, pull the string!
Scoodly, wow, wow, wow.
Area Backstage.
I'm Danny Worsnop from Alexandria, and you are watching Bay Area Backstage. What's going on, my friends? I am Danny Worsnop of Asking Alexandria, and we are here at Mayhem 2014. Tour's going good. It's day 2. Still, we're all still very in the phase of its back being new. We took some time off, but it's going good. We have our trainer out, and we're still trying to get in better shape and put on a better performance and just really step the game up, because I mean it was difficult figuring out where to go from where we were, so figured physical health is probably the next step to go, the next direction. I mean, me and Ben, initially we started talking via email. Our respective bands kind of collapsed, and we moved in together and just started writing, and that was kind of the conception of Asking Alexandria as it is today. I went to college with Sam and Cameron. Cameron was in a band with James, so we just kind of brought them in along the way. All moved over to America and started touring heavily and got that first album out. And I really haven't stopped since. It's been definitely a whirlwind adventure. I just draw from whatever's going on in my life, or kind of what I'm going through, which is very often just influenced by sex or being under the influence. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where I draw from. I mean, the last album there was a lot of there was a lot of anger. We were going through some stuff as a band, and I wasn't sure how much longer I was going to be doing it for. I don't know, there was definitely a sense of separation with the writing process last time. We're actually writing right now, and it's coming out really good, more kind of rock-based stuff. So, yeah, I think I don't know. We're writing, who knows what it'll end up sounding like. Right now it's very kind of Whitesnake-y, but very modern. We'll see. We'll see how it falls out. All I remember from last time we were here was there were a lot of protesters telling us that we're all going to hell. What else? I don't think it wasn't a very eventful one. I think I probably got drunk. That was probably a thing. No, I wasn't, because I wasn't drinking back then. So, yeah, it will have been me sleeping, probably. That was probably my event last time, so I need to make some memories this time around. Each woman in the video represents a vice. I'd gone through some very tough years, and each one represents that. There was one that was cocaine, there was one that was heroin, there was one that was pills, and one that was booze. And yeah, it was just kind of very sexualized representations of that downfall and the slip into just being a complete degenerate, and just us being stuck in the middle of it and having to deal with my stupid ass. I started playing music when I was, I think, like 3 or 4 years old. And over the years, I mean, I've played many instruments. Some brass stuff, some classical string stuff. I was in an orchestra for a while. And then guitar, and I ultimately started singing. Recently picked up the guitar again, started doing that some more in our show. And yeah, I play piano to an extent, but it's a very basic kind of just for the sake of songwriting way. But I'm definitely working on that. If I met 16-year-old me, I'd tell me to sort my shit out because I look like an idiot. We were very young, very naive, very unaware of what was to come. I like to think we're wiser now, but I think we're just jaded. It was exciting and new and fresh, and we were all just excited to be there. Whereas now it's like, oh goddamn, we're gonna do another album? The last one wasn't good enough for him? But I guess, yeah, being a professional musician means we have to keep writing. First concert I ever saw was Bon Jovi. I cannot remember the year. I went with my father, and it was a great experience. I don't really remember much of it. I was quite young. But yeah, that was my induction into the live rock and roll world, and I feel like it was definitely a good start.
We are in retreat. Come and show 'em where I am.
Destroy the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Intruder mana escape.